no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. They can't take it to 10. Hey.
Up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be...
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now a two-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. The last time these two teams met, boy, was it memorable. Wild card weekend last year as the Eagles started their Super Bowl title defense, and they held on thanks to the doink or the double doink heard around the world on the Cody Parkey missed field goal, and the Eagles would escape 16-15. Of course, they would go on to lose the following weekend to the New Orleans Saints. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, this is Howard. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
5'9". 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
58, boys, 58.
Shotgun now for 27-yard line. He's sacked. Khalil Mack, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing here, Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
First down, Bears.
Check. Bang, 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 bang. Check. Hot. Tight dog.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, watch the slant. He's checking.
Now Trubisky to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Check. Lucky. He's crashing. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll run with a 3rd-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. So he got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 7-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
53. Mike 53. I got you. Check 9. Back. Check nickel.
Trubisky will throw. Escaping the pressure. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Philadelphia. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs. But now Trubisky lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Fletcher Cox, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Trubisky. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now it's Trubisky. Fletcher Cox in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on fourth down leads to 1st and 10.
You ain't got nothing. Check 99. Check 99. Check 50. Check 50.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Now Trubisky to Gabriel, middle of the field. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Go, go, go. Slam, slam.
First down, a run with Cohen. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance whenever you get good and ready.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Just like that. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Switch.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the Eagles' 39-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
54. Don't get nervous. Hey, alert 3. Under 10.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
Wide, get wide. Hey, switch gears. Check, crunch.
On third down, Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Switch it.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Watch the run. Hey, one set. Check Mike, 54. Mike.
Again on second and 10, it's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and goal, Chicago.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Stone travel. Whip. Watch the alert. Alert.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Yo, shit. Check the backer. Check 31.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Check 43. Shoot.
Now it's Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will take over. At the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
This is Howard on second down. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now Wentz on third down. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he connects with Ertz. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing is Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Showing it. 40.
Now Howard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another first and 10. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. They'll roll, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go, defense. Here we go.
A reminder reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Third and 11.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, out is the punter Cameron Johnston to boot it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you it's not very good.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Howard. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Hey, 74, 74. Hey, Delta. Check, 45.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And Jeffrey's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. They run with Howard. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
The Bears 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's been a long day for you.
Hey, kill. Hey, Ford, don't kill.
58, boy, 58.
Here's Wentz to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Quentin Dix on the coverage.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This will be fielded at the 6. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. That's Aguilar with it on the jet sweep. And a loose football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Wentz. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On second down, it's Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
23 yards on the play. They go play action. Trubisky He's got the hook up to Miller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Brandon Graham picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second and long. Trubisky, and he fires one incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. Third down here.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
He's coming. We got double up.
On third down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. And he gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Alert.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Hey, exit. Hey, watch the ball.
Right there. 54. Right there.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Double dog. That's the way.
18.
Hey, check Mike 57.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Yeah, that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears cut into that lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
57 Mike.
Again, it's Trubisky. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go again.
They go with Howard again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Lefty. Set a tone. 58 for Mike, 58. 46 down, man, 5-4. Switch. Hey.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there, because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Sunday. Watch out. What's your son?
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Howard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. Lady. Let's go, G. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Shit. Sunday. For Tokyo.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Go. 180. Double tight. Odd. 5 down. Stand up in.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jordan Howard with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott Good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25.